Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. 2-2. In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Red Sox already leading. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He's great.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. He swings and fouls one off. That one finds the zone, and that's strike two. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Meisner puts it away for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit weakly on the ground. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, and here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Bayo back to work. Just missed.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
The 1-0.
Oh.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Anthony makes the grab, one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That one's upstairs, ball one. One out, base is empty. Up and in, and the count now 2-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 3-1. And there's the strike.
Careful.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jake Mangum.
Now it's the rookie DH, Jake Mangum. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. He did not go around. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
One strike.
Caminero, the base runner at first with one out. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's one, and that's all they'll get.
Batting seventh.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And stepping in is the speedy Cameron Meisner. And that's outside. That one ran inside, almost got him. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next one is off the plate, and now 3-0. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one down the line, and foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. 1 run across, headed for the plate. There's the tag, they'll get him, and that's the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 1. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. The right-hander back to work. And that misses. And that is ball one. Inside, just missed. Next pitch is outside.
3-0.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Cedar Rafaela in the box now. No balls and a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And now it's even up. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Slider right there.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 1. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. That one misses in the dirt. Got him. And one away in the top of the third. So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard hit left side. To first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up. To the right side. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 1. Back in Boston, bottom of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Singing, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job. He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Here now the Red Sox DH. Abraham Toro doubled his first time. Toro starting as the designated hitter, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 1. Back here at Fenway, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Yandy Diaz. Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws in time. Got him.
So many people fail to realize just how great defensively Trevor Story is, as you see on the dive right there. And I think part of it because he played on the same side of the infield as the great Nolan Arenado.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Jonathan Aranda. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Red Sox by 2. Strike on the inside corner. Just missing there. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 down, base is empty.
Caminero.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. A solo shot. His 16th homer of the year. It's 3-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jake Mangum. Right through there for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
All over that one right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. That's down and in. A slider missed. Rays down by a run. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, left side. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Boston, bottom 4, and now the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one misses. They're now 3-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Way out front for strike 2. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter,
Now
but the
batting,
pitcher will
right
take that
fielder,
all day
Roman
long. Not quite in the
Anthony.
strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Roman Anthony will hit next.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Christian
2 outs, base is
Campbell.
empty. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's a little high. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the air on the infield, Caminero brings it in for the third out. Red Sox go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Bayo back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Rafaela settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Struck out looking his first time. A little bit low, and that's ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone. 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Okay.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
His ability to draw
Now batting,
walks has been
right
something
fielder, Josh
that's
Lowe.
been part of his career since day one.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Jansen stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second
Now
with
batting,
only 1
second
away.
baseman,
Well, he
Brandon
found himself
Lau.
behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now it's Brandon Lau. There's a strike at the knees,
No
and
ball.
it's 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is in for a strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Garrett Crochet, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Whitlock, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
One out. Runners at first and second. And now 2-2.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Duran on a dead sprint, racing back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-3. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brian Bayo is done, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
So the Red
Redsox.
Sox go to the bullpen.
Number 22.
Garrett Whitlock.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Go ahead run on base. Yandy Diaz now. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Second and third here. 1 away. Late swing fouled off. Base hit, 1 run is in. Byers to the plate. Safe.
Nope,
And the
he's
runner
safe.
from second scores on the play.
Now batting.
It's
the first
5-3.
baseman, Jonathan
Big one there as he
Aranda.
drives in a couple of runs. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So up next, Jonathan Aranda. The other way. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
A late jump, and I think that
Now
was the
batting,
difference
third
on the play,
baseman,
Boog. It's not
Junior
always easy
Caminero.
seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Two on, 1 out. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1 there.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now the DH spot, Jake Mangum, 1 for 2.
Hitter, Jake Mangum.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Campbell whips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Diaz going back on it. It's off the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
No outs, runner on second. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike and a count 2-1. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Connor Wong getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch just misses.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. 1 runs in. There comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 5-5.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Shane Baz won't go any further tonight, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
And
Tampa
the Rays, they go to the
Number
bullpen.
44.
Ryan Pepio. He's been so good against lefties. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Jarren Duran. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Wong at second with nobody out. Right side. Aranda steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Manuel Rodriguez getting loose out there. Bradley also getting ready. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. That one hit to right. Low. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 6-5.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run third.
For the Red Sox.
Next is the designated hitter, Abraham Toro.
Abraham Toro.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. Last half of inning number 5. Short hop liner handled it short. Over to first. That's the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays 5. And we're back here at Fenway Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Cameron Meisner. Line, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one missing inside. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Luis Guerrero, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Bernardino also throwing. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one inside. Look out.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. Hit in the air, right field. Anthony moving under it. Out number 2. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Whitlock departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Red Sox.
for the Red Sox, Garrett Crochet.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now
Up
Josh
next
Lowe,
for Tampa Bay,
1 for
right
3.
fielder Josh Lowe.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Walk down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays 5. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Trevor Story now.
For the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Pepio, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lowe makes the catch. 1 away.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. And fires in a fastball at 95. That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time
second base,
a little anxious.
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. Campbell not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
That misses the zone. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Diaz ranging back, hauls it in on the warning track. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays 5. Top of inning number
Leading off
7.
for
Lau
Tampa
at the
Bay,
plate.
second baseman Brandon Lau.
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw comes into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the
Now
ball.
batting,
That's his
left
second
fielder,
extra
Yandy
base hit in this one.
Diaz.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
So the tying run at second.
Ball 2.
Outside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the
Up
plate was not
next
going to
for
help him out
Tampa
by
Bay,
swinging at
first
something out of the
baseman
zone.
Jonathan Aranda.
First and second, no outs. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Strike 1.
Well, they're willing to give up an out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. And now 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Got him swinging.
Now batting,
Junior
third baseman,
Caminero
Junior
digs in
Caminero.
now. He's already homered here in this one.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Line drive and a base hit. Here comes Lau. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline and he scores. That ties it up at 6.
Up next
Just
for
a clutch
Tampa
at
Bay,
bat
the
right there.
designated
Big time
hitter, Jake
swing when this
Mangum.
team really needed it. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet out of the game, and it's a tie ball game
Now
as he
pitching
heads for the
for the Red
dugout.
Sox.
Back with a new arm after
Number
a quick break.
99.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Luis
Guerrero.
Guerrero. First and second, 1 out. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That misses off the outside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Roll to short, could be 2. Flips it behind his back. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, center fielder Cameron Meisner.
Cameron Meisner now at the plate. Just missed. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. That's smacked on a line to center. And that's the 3rd out.
Pitching for
We're
Tampa
back
Bay.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
60,
7th. Garrett Clevenger.
Garrett Clevenger.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So stepping in
Lead
for
off
Boston,
for the
Marcelo
Red Sox.
Meyer.
Third
Drove it off the
baseman,
wall last time,
number
just
39.
missed out on a home run.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a breaking ball misses
2
outside.
balls,
Pretty
no
easy to
strike.
give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Count full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Up
pitch,
next
and I'll
for
tell you
the
what,
Red
he
Sox.
earned that walk.
Center fielder
Cedar
Cedar
Rafaela up next for the Red
Rafaela.
Sox. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez preparing to come on if needed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Check on the runner, and he just got his hand in there. And that one off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And it's fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard, right back up the middle.
First pitch misses. And that's in for a strike. Line to right, base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now just a nice job coming through in a
Up
pretty
next
high
for
leverage
the
spot
Red
right
Sox,
there. Nice job of
left
driving that
fielder,
pitch the other way on a line. You know,
Duran.
hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Stepping in, Jarren Duran. First and third, one down.
Ball, inside.
And a count 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a base hit on a line. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. And that's in the dirt.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'll be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Second and third, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one is back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-6.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And a Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Garrett Clevenger gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Manuel Rodriguez.
Number 39.
And as relievers go,
Manuel
he's not a big strikeout
Rodriguez.
guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now the DH, Abraham Toro. First
That's
offering,
ball.
and it just misses. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. There's a strike, 95 of that one. They say you win.
0-2.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Anthony.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
And the slider just misses. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Toro off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 4-run game at 10-6. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls. Guerrero back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Zach Kelly, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Weiser getting loose as well. And that clips the inside corner.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now up for Tampa Bay, Danny Jansen. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. The Rays down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again.
that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Low stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And that one upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside.
3-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rafaela makes the grab on the run. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And now the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. On the ground, right side. Aranda steps on the bag. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, number 39.
Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. That's outside. 1-0.
1-0.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. That one drilled left field. Diaz snags it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. In the air, center field. Meisner makes the grab, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 10, the Rays 6. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice
Now
lead to
pitching
work
for
with,
the
so he
Redsox.
should come in throwing strikes,
Number
attacking
32.
these hitters.
Justin Wilson.
Now the number
Leading
2
off
hitter,
for
Brandon
Tampa Bay.
Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
That one catches the corner for a strike. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Zach Kelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Weiser warming up as well. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He
left
looks
fielder,
locked
Yandy
in.
Pretty tough for the
Diaz.
infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Slice down the right side. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pulls that one foul. That's down and in. Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela in position, hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And first offering is fouled off. Lau leads off first with one away. Ground ball left side, could be two. Campbell has it for one, and that's a double play to end it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Big. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long